dear God, this is where they have come to. So, 3 match weeks of the Premier League has already been done, and if you are new to the channel, please do drop a like and subscribe for more football related content. And I also posted my analysis or preview, more of a preview of the first match week of the Premier League. So please do check that out if possible. As it stands, Arsenal are lying 20th in the Premier League, and yeah, this is just sad. I have no other words to say. It's not funny anymore. It's just plain sad. I feel sorry for all the Arsenal fans out there, and I do have some. I have really few friends who are Arsenal fans, but yeah, condolences to them right now. I'm not gonna make fun of them because it's not funny anymore. So Arsenal have lost 3 games out of the three games they've played. One of them being a 2-0 loss to Brentford in their first game, which is depressing considering that Brentford is a newly promoted side who just came into the Premier League this season, and they bashed Arsenal's ass in that game. The other 2 games, well, you can't blame Arsenal because it was against potential winners Manchester City and Chelsea. A 2-0 loss against Chelsea and final battering by Manchester City. So you can't blame them. You can't blame Arsenal or Mikel Arteta for those 2 games. Like, I mean, you could not blame them if you're thinking positively, because they are potential champions, whatever. But Brentford, how could you just lose to a newly promoted side like Brentford? How Arsenal? How? Please teach us. I really don't know. I really can't understand you, Arsenal. Anyways, Mikel Arteta has to be sacked. That is my view. But hear me out. Mikel Arteta, I've been thinking about this for a long time. Actually, not just now. I've been thinking about this from last season. Mikel Arteta should have been sacked last season, but the Arsenal hierarchy stuck with him. They put their faith in their ex-Arsenal player who is, who used to coach under Pep Guardiola in Manchester City. So yeah, they kept their faith in him and they finished 8th or 9th in the Premier League. Yeah, let me just confirm that.
A few moments later.
Yes, they finished 8th in the Premier League last season with 61 points. No European football for them this season. Anyways, they stuck with Arteta. They kept faith in him, and now they are lost in the Premier League. And there was a stat which said that the only other side which conceded as many goals as Arsenal in this period got relegated in that season. So like, Arsenal could be facing a potential relegation battle, but you gotta calm down. Just calm the fuck down, because I'm gonna tell something positive for the Arsenal fans. Because if you look at the next few fixtures for Arsenal in the Premier League, they got next up Norwich City at home, and then a trip to Burnley. Yeah, these are the next 2 games which are like quite easy and easily grabbable points for Arsenal. So Arsenal, they should definitely win these 2 games. They have to win these 2 games. Mikel Arteta, you have to win these 2 games for Arsenal. Otherwise, your job is gone, fam. Your job is gone. You're already pretty much screwed. But if you can win these 2 games against Norwich City and Burnley, which you have to win, considering the start you had, then yeah, I think things will cool down and you can still have your job at Arsenal. I think that is why some of them were like, trust the process. Especially, I remember Mesut Ozil. He tweeted saying, "Trust the process," with a broken heart emoji. So yeah, we'll see. The next two games are important, especially for Mikel Arteta. Now, a cause for concern for Mikel Arteta's Arsenal side is their defense. Their defense and their attack, they've been kind of horrible, especially defense. I mean, if you have seen the Chelsea game, for the first goal, Reece James, he was just free. Like, there was no one else there. He had like an acre full of space for himself. Like, I don't know where the hell Kieran Tierney went. Like, he's their left back, right? So he was supposed to be there with Reece James, but no. Reece James got an acre of land free for himself, and he just got in, crossed, and then Lukaku scored his first goal for Chelsea. So their defense, Arsenal's defense, is a huge cause of concern. And if you look at the XG and stats, I will get that to you on the screen. This is the stat I was talking about by Optanalyst, which says that Arsenal have had the lowest quality chances, 1.7 XG, and allowed their opponents the highest quality chances, 8.4 XG, of all Premier League teams so far in 2021-22. This is a huge cause of concern. So by XG, this XG is actually a parameter used to determine the quality of the chances. That's it. So, as I said, this says a lot about Mikel Arteta's tactics and Mikel Arteta's Arsenal squad. They are really incompetent. They are a really young squad. So they do have a lot to improve. They will improve in the coming years. That is there, but that will take a lot of time. They do need a few more players, I think so. A few winners to come and change the whole mindset and attitude of the players, to bring that winning mentality to their Arsenal team. But the reality is, no player would ever want to come to this Arsenal team, which sucks balls. That's the reality. I'm not kidding. That is the reality right now. No one wants to come to Arsenal. And so they need to change up things real quick. So Mikel Arteta, your time is ticking. You gotta deliver in these two games. Otherwise, you're out, fam. You are out. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about Arsenal to Mikel Arteta and Arsenal. I don't know why. I am a Manchester United fan, as you all know, and yet I feel sad for this Arsenal club, which once used to be a historic club, which used to be a big club, definitely a big club. We used to compete with Arsenal. We were huge rivals, Manchester United and Arsenal. I still remember that fight. Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira had two huge clubs. Arsenal, I mean, come on. You can't forget the invincibles that Arsene Wenger created at Arsenal. So this team is nowhere near that Arsenal side that we all know of. So I hope Arsenal can make a good decision and they can come back to their glory days and pose better challenges to a better title challenge, and could possibly come back to being our fierce rivals again. So thank you guys for watching this video. It's been your boy Saurav. I will be coming soon with more content. Peace out.